The year is 1945 in Nashville, Tennessee. A man named Felix is on his way home. His purpose, murdering his parents. Felix was a rather kind man. Anyone who ever met him would say the very same thing. Oh, he's such a gentleman. Well, we should have him over for dinner. But then he would kindly decline and tell them that he had business to attend to. He had gone once or twice, and although those had been lovely dinners, he was always in a mild hurry and couldn't afford to idle for too long. A charming man, sure. But the thing that really struck a chord with people was his incredible empathy and his sense of immediate forgiveness.
I hope they're home. It's strange seeing all this again. Come on now, you shouldn't be talking to yourself. Well, I actually believe it to be quite a healthy exercise. It's not healthy. Just think of how crazy you'd look if someone came by talking to yourself like this. But it's not my job to afford everyone with a reasonable explanation of everything I do. If it makes sense to me, then that should be fine by me, right? Well, there you go. I thought you were going to use this opportunity to talk now you won and all. Yes, I just lost my thread, that's it.
Felix could be quite peculiar at times as well. But that was perhaps actually one of his greater attributes. Peculiarity can do great things for someone in the social sphere, if they are indeed prepared to embrace it themselves.
Mister?
Yes?
Are you all right?
I'm quite all right, madam.
What are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
I'm on a pilgrim's journey.
What for?
Some redemption, perhaps?
Oh, that's strange.
I assure you it isn't.
How? Wait, you know what? We're in the middle of the conversation now anyways. I'm just gonna come over.
Well, okay then.
Hello, I'm Lisa.
Good day, Lisa. I'm Felix. Felix Strom.
Felix Strom. That's such a peculiar name. I don't think I've ever heard one like that before.
Well, I guess it is a bit peculiar.
Well, no matter what, it's great to have a new face around here. No matter what, there aren't many newcomers around here.
Never seemed that it was.
Do you know this place?
Why, yes, I actually grew up here.
What? That's probably why I recognize your name.
Probably, yes.
It's great to have a new face around here.
Yeah, I could imagine.
He's much more charming when he isn't this tired.
Well, I've got to go hang up some clothes at home. Come visit if you'd like.
Thank you for the invitation. Lisa, wasn't?
Yeah, see, you already got it. Well, bye.
Wait.
Yes?
Do you know where I might find a couple by the names Jonathan and Mariam?
The Johnsons, of course. They're such nice people, you know. How do you know?
Old friends. I was in the neighborhood and I thought a visit might be nice.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. They're such lovely people, you know. Very active in the community, attraction and all that. They live about 5 miles past our house.
Do you mind if I join you in that direction?
No, of course not. Please, come along.
Okay, just gonna pick up some of my supplies. You go ahead, I'll catch up.
Sounds good.
Felix had a sister when he was a child by the name of Lisa. The woman he had just met was, in fact, not his sister. The name Lisa had simply been quite popular back in the 1920s. So, unfortunately, no dice. Felix had changed much and very little over the years. Both. It seemed outwards that he had changed somewhat like any other person would. His personality seemed only enhanced, as age can do. But on the inside, there were layers of himself that he could not describe. Layers that had changed violently over many years. But 1 year ago, all those layers fastened, settled.
And we all thought it was the best cat ever. Turned out she was having kittens.
Yeah, you sure have to be careful with strays.
Hey, I can't remember if I asked you this already, but how is it that you know the Johnsons? You related to them or something?
Well, yes. I'm actually a son of theirs.
Hang on, wait a minute. Didn't you say you were like old friends or something?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't say.
That's okay. Just a bit strange is all. As far as I remember, you said your name was like Strumbrum or something like that.
It is too. I changed it years back.
Oh. But why? Johnson isn't such a bad name. It's a bit bland, I'll give you that, but changing it?
I changed it to feel like a new man.
Oh. Yeah. Johnson is terribly bland. Strumbrum, that does sound a little more fierce. I suppose.
Just Storm. But yeah, it does feel a bit more quirky.
Quirky, yeah, that's a good word. And makes you like interested right from your introduction.
Oh yeah. And it feels really good to say as well. Sturm. Sturm.
You know, I know this is just pitter-patter and small talk and all, but it really is nice talking to someone new.
Sometimes small talk is all you need. That's how I feel, at least. Sometimes you just want to feel like the world is a trivial place with not too many big things going on.
I totally know that feeling.
Hey, now that you know that I'm from here, do you remember me as a kid?
You know what? I was just thinking about that in the back of my mind, truth be told. I was trying to figure out who you were from back then, but no one immediately strikes me.
Well, my name used to be Marcus Johnson, if that rings any bells.
Oh my God! Marcus? But you were so different back then.
I guess I was a bit more purposeful.
Oh, you wanted to go all kinds of places. I remember that. You showed the class that map you got of the United States.
I set on foreign horizons. Yeah, I do remember.
Wow. I can't connect the two of you, but I guess, yeah.
Well, that's perfectly fine.
You know what? I'm going to tell you a secret, Marcus. Oh, I'm sorry, Felix.
What is it?
After you left, I always thought back on you. Going up there to see the real world?
But you live in the real world.
Yeah, I guess. But it doesn't really feel that way always. You know? I want to see what the world's like outside of here. Here you always just meet the same people again and again.
But they're good people.
Sure they are. You know? It just isn't enough. I know I might sound a bit entitled, I really do want to see what the world's like outside of here. I want to see all the greens and the waters that are out there. I want to... Hey! You went out there. How was it?
Well, there's not much.
God, Felix, don't be lying to me. It ain't empty out there. It's empty in here.
You know what?
Hmm?
Can I tell you a story?
Sure.
I was once on the road walking. So I saw a man coming your way. You know, far away. Seemed like an ant, that far away. As we approached, I could see he was a drinking man. Flustered cheeks, nose, dirty clothes, but a nice, clean watch. I thought about what it could mean to him. Was it a dear present? As we were about to pass, he spoke to me and said, I was once an important man in an indignified voice. I think he might have caught me observing his stature, so I said, yeah, all right. He showed me his watch. Sure enough, it was an incredibly expensive watch, with initials of a high-end newspaper. He told me he had been the director there, but had given it all up for drink. We sat and spoke by the roadside for quite some time. He told me tales of his staff and the directorial moves he'd made. A daring, smart man he'd been. So I asked him what had happened, and he told me there weren't no point in it, and struck me down.
What?
I woke up hours later, mostly naked, in the very same place, and all of my belongings gone.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
But what in the 7 symbols on my mother's Bible was the point of your story?
Well, I guess that doesn't really matter.
I'm sorry, Felix. I don't understand a word of what you're saying.
You know, I think you can be happy by staying here, in the farmlands. It's nice. People here are nice. You could probably find a fine man.
I can't. I've thought about this for a long time. And I just know that if I stay here all my life, like a rock, I'd be unhappy all my life. I gotta travel somewhere else. You know, I got a lot saved up already.
This silence was different to Felix. It wrenched his soul to have no words.
By the way, lucky we can see for miles from up here. You can even see the city far up there in the distance. The Johnson's house being one of them.
That's good. It seems like a reasonable walk.
Yeah, I'm off here though.
Oh, that's fine. It's been nice walking and talking with you.
Yeah, it really has. I've had a lot of fun. I hope I'll see you around soon.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Well, bye.
Feelings are a strange thing. Sure are. How do you feel about it? I don't really know. I don't feel all so good. I don't either. Lisa! What happened? What's wrong? I think she's been shot. I heard a gunshot and she fell to the ground immediately.
My God, Lisa!
Please drive to the nearest doctor.
Right! Felix had once been in a war. He'd had a taste of its glory even early in his life, when he warred over the right to stay up past bedtime. And he'd employed several strategies to achieve this goal, but he had found that sudden well-behavedness worked the best. This strategy, however, had proven ineffective against an enemy who intended not to put him to bed, but to kill him. For Felix, the battlefield and the war in general was hard to describe.
I heard that war is hell.
That sounds true enough.
And others found it more straightforward.
Where the hell is he?
How should I know? I don't fucking know. He's probably trying some stupid shit.
Well, I hope something smart. Because I don't like this. It's too quiet. What the hell is that?
I don't think I ever have so much silence all at once.
Hey,
Yeah?
what are you fighting for?
Oh, Jones. I'm fighting for my life back home.
You got a girl, kids,
Nah.
something.
Nah. I got a pet pig though.
You got a what, boy? Is that some kind of girl?
Nah, it's just a pet pig.
What's it called then?
I haven't thought of a name yet, to be honest.
You just got it?
Nah. But I thought it was who it was. No need me telling it who it is.
Yeah, I guess that's smart.
So, what about you? Wife, kids?
Oh Lord, I got 3 ex-wives.
That must be a pain in the ass.
Ah, I love them all to death. Quite nice, actually.
That is very odd.
Yeah, it doesn't work out for everybody, but it does for me.
Well, can't fall in for that, Jones. That sounds pretty sound to me.
So,
Yeah.
Michael,
Yes?
what do you think about Marcus?
Well,
Come on, man, be real with me here.
well, he's been pretty nice, but he's got some strange ideas.
Yeah. What do you think, he's a good guy?
I think so. No, I guess so. He's been pretty nice. So, what do you think?
Well, the reason why I'm asking is, I saw him praying last night, a bit away from camp.
Ah,
Yeah. Why would you lie about stuff like that?
well, Jones,
Yeah.
maybe he was taking a piss.
Have you ever seen a man kneel just to take a fucking piss?
Alright. Jesus. So, did you hear what he was saying?
No, not really. I mean, I heard bits of it, something about what his purpose in his fucking life was.
But that is just ordinary print stuff, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I ask God for purpose in my life once in a while.
Yeah.
So I say that he's fucking lying about it.
Well, Jones, I think some people are more private than others.
Guess so.
Jones, are you alright?
Oh, Jesus!
Jones?
He got right down in the shoulder!
Don't worry, Jones, we're gonna get you some medical support.
Michael,
Yes?
just make sure that the next shot is for real. Will you tell all my ex-wives that I always have been faithful and loved them all to death?
Sure, Jones, I will.
Shit. Just go shit with his shoulder. In his shoulder, right? Michael? Fuck! Where the hell is Marcus?
Jones, what happened?
Oh, Michael didn't make legs, man. Oh, see, I ain't do that either.
Jesus, come on.
Marcus,
Yeah?
Michael, he had a pet pig. Would you find him and take care of him?
Of course.
And, I have 3 ex-wives. Would you find them and tell them always I've been faithful to all of them, love them all to death, and, all that jazz?
You're not gonna die, Jones.
Seems like I am.
Don't get an attitude with me right when you're dying. This isn't the time.
Is it you or me who's dying here?
I'm sorry. I guess I didn't think it through.
Marcus,
Yeah?
were you lying about the fucking brain? Come on, man, I'm dying here anyway.
I don't think he deserves the recognition.
Who? God.
Yeah?
That's fucking weird, you know that, man?
Yes.
Jones died a few hours later. Their conversation went on far longer than either of them had anticipated, and that led to some awkward moments, also some raw and genuine ones between the two. And as the medics arrived, it was found out that Michael wasn't actually dead. He had simply passed out from the stress of being shot in the arm. Jones was carried off by Felix and Michael. The stretcher they brought had suffered some from the constant gunfire, which meant the fabric was whole and the wooden handles had been faulty. This did cause some trouble when they were passing over a muddy ditch. Once they got back to safety, the two of them only exchanged few words or glances. Because the one thing on their mind was a thing that went without saying. War is hell. And after the war was over, Michael went home to take care of his pet pig, which he had now chosen to call Jones. And Felix went to tell all 3 ex-wives about the last few hours of Jones's life.
Well, I don't think that can be classified as safe.
Move! here got himself shot up too.
Felix? Good Lord, what's happened?
He said they got shot up out in the middle of nowhere.
I can see as much. Gerald, bring me my tools. You there? Hold her head. Well, come on now. How is she? Goddamn bad, that's how. She's still goddamn breathing. Gerald, get her into the operating room.
Right.
Philo? Felix, whatever her name is, stay here. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's just the way it is. Fuck.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. How lovely a tree there stood. It spoke to me and greeted thee, lovely on its foot. A great big tree of feelings free. It stood, it stood, it stood. And along came I, oh me, oh my, covered in ash and soot. A great big dark in my big black heart, but to love, though I was married. A divorce is filed, it drove me mild, and to hear this tree I carried. And when I gave it a hug like a falling rock, it retreated its flowers fast. Now I stand here, awkward, in fear, for I've sullied the world with my past.
You didn't. Did you shoot Lisa? Did you shoot Lisa? Answer me! No. I'm gonna call the sheriff over. I know you, Marcus. Why you do such a thing is beyond me. What you do? It's only paralyzing. Don't do it, Marcus. Don't.
Hey, Felix, she seems to be... There's a velvet. Mo! 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 No, 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 no.